What's up, y'all? I got a package here. Been waiting 5 days for this package. 5 days, 15 hours to be precise. Pretty excited that it came. What I'm not excited about is I waited all day for it. It said it was on the truck at 10 a.m. and I waited till 6 o'clock before the guy knocked on my door and delivered it. I was really meaning to check out a car today. It's so bizarre. This is one of these holy grail type cars. Super rare that it comes up for sale, and it's really bizarre that it's at auction and it's local to me. Like they never come for sale, so I really need to check out the condition of this car before I start to bidding on it. I checked the VIN. It is what it is. That's all fine, but I need to check the overall condition and make sure it's not rat bagged or rusted out or something went wrong with it. Overall, I don't mind if it has bad history, but the reality is the car is what it is, right? As long as the body's not terrible. I can tell by the pictures that it does need some paint touch-up. And on a car like this particular car, I would consider possibly a glass-out repaint. Nah, maybe not even. I don't have that kind of money to throw around just yet. But I would consider definitely send it to the body shop and having them have their way with it to correct it, because it's one of these cars that is a little bit special, and I've never owned one. I've driven them, I've been in them, and they're lots of fun. This one has air conditioning too, which is a plus. Other than that, it's completely stock. There is one interior piece missing that's pretty key to the car. And then even that's a kind of a giveaway on what the car is, but I kind of don't even want to mention it because people are going to be looking for this car. So I got to check it out, and I'm not going to probably release this video till I have this car in my garage, or I get outbid on it, or I check it out and it's a piece. But anyways, let's get back to the package here. So this, if you want to do a review of DJI shipping from China to Canada, I can't speak for the States. This came in 5 days and 15 hours. It took maybe a little longer because I did order it on Thursday, maybe it's actually 3:18 a.m. precisely, and that would have been after regular business hours in China, right? So let's open this up. Yeah, I didn't really want to do an unboxing, but it's pretty lame. There's really nothing to this, but I will. I'll just open it up and tell you my thoughts on this whole purchase, right? So right now I'm talking to my iPhone, and the whole reason I'm talking to my iPhone is because it has a selfie screen, right? And the iPhone here, it's actually on my stand, which is not really a stand. The stand is a ladder, and it's being held by my GoPro. My GoPro's got a Joby mount, and that's kind of wrapped all the way around the iPhone, and that's what I'm staring at, right? And the whole reason I'm using this is because I can frame the picture and I know what's going on, so no problems, no worries. The GoPro, which is holding the iPhone, is good for stuff like ripping around in the truck, sticking on your RC car, hooking up on the bike. But I use this GoPro. This isn't even the latest GoPro. This is a Hero 5, which has stabilization. And I'll use this for the GoPro for forward-facing shots, but I don't use it for audio for myself. I'll use it for external audio for bike sounds, because it does just fine with that. But for the audio, myself and anybody that does dual or multi-vlogs with other people on a Sena or Sena communicator, they're going to be using an older GoPro Hero 3 or 4 Black. I remember I watched a RevZilla video not too long ago, and they're still using the Hero 4 Blacks. The 3 Black, same thing. They hook up with the Sena communicator. There's a backpack for the GoPro, and they talk just fine. So you can hear everybody talking on your Sena through your GoPro Hero 3 or 4, right? So that's what I use for the audio for myself. But for all forward-facing images, I'm going to use the newer GoPro, or I have been using the newer GoPro. Right? Anyways, so the latest here from DJI is the Osmo Action. So this has killer stabilization. So this is going to take place of my GoPro, the forward-facing camera, because the stabilization kicks ass. And then also what you notice here on the Osmo Action, it has a built-in selfie screen. So if you're going to use this as your primary motovlogging camera, can you do it? I don't think you can. At this time, there is no ability to hook up an external mic to the Osmo Action, but I'm hoping they rectify that with some sort of software update. There is a USB input to it. There's no 3.5 or 2.5 millimeter jack, neither of those. There is the USB-C, I believe, input, and if you run an adapter into a regular mic, it doesn't work. DJI has their own little box that hooks up with their other Osmo cam, the one with the built-in gimbal, and people have tested that, and so far it does not work. So I'm hoping for some sort of update that they can do where it'll hook up to an external mic, because that would completely take the place of my iPhone, right? Pretty lame, I'm using my iPhone, but that would completely take the place of the iPhone. Audio would be probably even better than that. I really don't mind iPhone audio compared to this GoPro here. That's my phone holder. The iPhone audio is far superior. Everything I've seen on this one here, the audio is somewhat comparable to the GoPro, but where this kills the GoPro Hero 7 is the stabilization. It's called Rocksteady, and everything I've seen is amazing. I haven't seen anybody motovlogging with it or ripping around in their car with it yet, or truck off-road, but I have seen people riding bicycles and walking around, and almost every video but two I've seen, the Rocksteady stabilization is far superior to GoPros. And also this has the older GoPros, the 5 and prior, especially, I know 5s, I'm not familiar with 6 and 7s too much because I didn't want to get that invested into it. But my 5 at least has a linear mode where it flattens everything out, which looks great. So this also has a similar mode where everything is completely square and there's no fisheye of the bubble that comes along with the GoPros in wide view and super wide view. The field of vision on the DJI, as I've seen, is not as good as the GoPro Heroes 5, 6, and 7, but it's good enough, right? So my thoughts are, I'm still going to use my older GoPro for in-helmet audio, because then I can multi-vlog with it. And I'm still going to probably use my newer Hero, the Hero 5, with the stabilization for maybe rear-mounted shots on the bike, either facing rearwards or facing forward from the back of the bike. And this is going to take the place of my helmet cam, right? That's pretty much it. So very excited with this. And will it motovlog? Right now, you know, in theory, no, not well. But the visuals should be far superior to anything that we've ever seen before, short of putting like a gimbal on your bike, right? This is, you gotta check these images out, right? Everything I've seen is amazing. And that's the whole reason I bought it. All right, so stay tuned for that. And the weather was decent today. If I got this earlier, I would have hooked it up to the RC car and gone ripping around the backyard, because I shaved it super short, super short. All right, so stay tuned for all of that. And I'm gonna really open the box and hook it up and run it, but I'm not gonna do it on camera, too lame. Thanks for watching, peace out.